Yo, what is going on, you sleepy slugma? Coming at you with a super sick build of Gholdengo here today. This is piloted by Drew Stephenson to a top 8 finish at the Frankfurt Regional Championships recently. This build isn't, and this isn't the first time we've seen this build appear. It was piloted by a ton of very good players at the World Championships, but they weren't quite able to get a super strong finish with it. Drew Stephenson doing the deck some justice at Frankfurt, though, with a top 8. So it is a Gholdengo deck, so there's nothing crazy going on. I've only changed like 2 cards from the list that he played in Frankfurt. I cut a minor errand running Gimmighoul for the continuous coin toss Gimmighoul because I'm just a fan of continuous coin toss. So if you're trying to play exactly what he ran, and I added a Tool Scrapper. I think Tool Scrapper is a pretty big deal right now for the Guardvorn matchup. A lot of people are pretty heavy on the Bravery Charms right now, so I cut the 3rd Air Balloon for a Tool Scrapper. So if you want to play the exact list that Drew played, cut the coin toss for the minor errand running and cut the Tool Scrapper for an Air Balloon. So 4/4 Gholdengo, of course. There is the baby Gholdengo in here, the 2 Genesects, the Fez. Then things start to get a little weird. There's the Revavroom here, which isn't anything too crazy. I actually played Revavroom myself at the World Championships in my Gholdengo deck, but I didn't quite play the other cards in here that make this build specifically super powerful. Having the super powerful draw engine of Revavroom is just good, especially when there's some pretty powerful Iono decks in the format, specifically up against Dragapult Dusknoir. This card is a big deal for sure, specifically up against Dragapult Dusknoir. It's really hard for them to be able to deal with Revavroom. One of the Dragapult Dusknoir's most powerful lines into Gholdengo is not drawing prize cards, so they don't give you access to the flip the script from Fezandipiti. Not just against this deck, but against a lot of decks. That's Paltnor's main game plan. Put damage in play, but don't draw prize cards, and then draw all of your prize cards at once. But with Revavroom in play, they kind of can't do that because the draw power of Revavroom is a little bit hard for them to overcome. So they kind of have to KO Revavroom, because if they don't, you're probably just going to draw into the one-hit KO on the Dragapult, and they're just going to lose the game. So they have to KO it, but if they KO it, they give you access to Fezandipiti draw, and you're feeling pretty good about your situation. So that's like the real power of the Revavroom. That's the matchup where I feel like it's strongest, but it also allows you to play some other matchups in interesting ways where you can kind of play with a 1 prize board state more aggressively, because you can still access draw power through Revavroom without having to put Genesect EX in play to find your Gholdengo EXs. To get draw power, you can use Revavroom instead through Ultra Balling for it, or you could put Genesect in play and then Genesect can find it and you can Turo the Genesect out of play that turn possibly. That's a little bit more convoluted of a line to set up, but that is also available there. And sometimes you just put the Genesect in play and attack with a 1-prizer like the baby Gholdengo or like the Fan Rotom, which is the biggest part of this build, I feel like. We're going to talk about the secret box here in a second as well. But the Fan Rotom in here is super, super sick because it gives you an aggressive attacker on the first turn of the game, going second possibly. That is a 1-prize Pokemon that is also not baby Gholdengo, where you have to wait to evolve into it. And even if you do wait to evolve into it, sometimes your opponent just beats you because you run out of Gimmighouls. That can be like a problem by using baby Gholdengo as like your initiator in the prize trade as a 1-prizer. So having the Fan Rotom here is pretty cool, because in the first turn going second, you can just start attacking with Fan Rotom, start taking prize cards. It's a 1-prize Pokemon, and you're feeling pretty good about your situation. But to set that all up, you need Secret Box. Secret Box is a big card in here, not only to pull off turn 1 Fan Rotom attacks, which you actually don't want to do in every single matchup, but it's a really, really good late game card to pull together big 1-hit KOs, because if you Arven for Secret Box, or Team Rocket's Petrel for Secret Box, and the Petrel's in here to effectively act as just like a 5th Arven. Cypher Maniac, of course, is good with Gholdengo, but on that first turn of the game, Arven is so much better and such a bigger deal to have. So that's why the Team Rocket's Petrel is in here over an Arven. You could make an argument that maybe it should be a Pokegear. I could see that, because that gives you potential access to an Arven, but not guaranteed access. Petrel, of course, isn't exactly Arven, but it's kind of close enough that it gets the job done. So like I said, Secret Box, turn 1. You could play the Secret Box with Arven. Ideally, you have an energy in hand, or maybe the Buddy Poffin, but let's say you have an energy in hand. Secret Box, discard your cards after you Arven for it. Search out Air Balloon, so if you open a Gimmighoul or the Genesect, you can retreat into your Fan Rotom. Buddy Poffin finds your Fan Rotom and a Gimmighoul, and then you get your Stadium, Levincia, attach return to Fan Rotom, and you turn 1 attacking with Fan Rotom and putting the pressure on your opponent. This is specifically very powerful up in the mirror match, up against Charizard as well, being able to initiate and start drawing prize cards with something, with anything, while you don't have any 2-prize Pokemon in play against Charizard, is how you can actually win that matchup. Because otherwise the Chi-Yu gets involved and they start winning the prize trade that way. But if you can get that first 1-prize knockout with a 1-prizer without any 2-prizer in play for them to counter catch or KO, you can actually win the prize trade against Charizard pretty consistently. That's kind of the plan. Now, there are some matchups where you might think you want to use Fan Rotom early on through the Secret Box combo, but you actually don't. And one of those is, of course, the Dragapult matchup. In the Dragapult matchup, you don't want to use Fan Rotom. You just want to use Gholdengo as you normally would. and you want to set up Revavroom. If you do set up the Revavroom and attack with the Fan Rotom early on, or if you set up the Fan Rotom, attack with it early on, your opponent's going to do it once, get 10 damage on it, and then you're going to get another knockout with your Assault Landing, but then they'll go into Dragapult, and they'll use Dragapult to KO your Revavroom and your Fan Rotom off your bench, giving them a 2-prize turn, which you don't really want to give them at all if possible, because it makes them chasing the Revavroom so much more efficient for their time. Now, if they open like Lone Dreepy, like if they got a Dreepy in the active and a Duskull on the bench, going for the Fan Rotom's not that bad, of course. So it is a little bit situational. It's just something you don't want to use aggressively, mostly because you actually don't want to burn your Secret Box in the early game, because this is the big card you want for the late game. So if you're naturally drawn to the Fan Rotom, it might be fine depending on the situation. But like I said, you don't want to put 2 1-prizers in play for Dragapult to go after. That's like kind of a standard thing you want to avoid. But that's because and the main reason you don't want to be too aggressive with Fan Rotom, or one of the main reasons, is you want to save your Secret Box for the late game against Dragapult. So you're sitting there, you get ahead in the prize exchange, and then Dragapult does their thing where they Iono you low, they punch something but don't KO it, so you don't have access to Fez draw. But if you just draw into an Arven, or the Petrel, or the Secret Box, and you have some energy in your discard pile, you can Secret Box for Levincia, which gets you +2 energy. You can grab yourself a supporter for the next turn, or if you just naturally drew into the Secret Box, maybe a supporter for this turn, and then a Superior Energy Retrieval or Vessel, depending on what else you have in your deck, or what else you have in your hand, to set up for the 1-hit KO on the Dragapult. So that's the main use case for the Secret Box in the Dragapult matchup, and you can utilize that in other matchups as well. It's just a way to basically win the game at the end. I mean, if you just get like a Superior and a Levincia, that's 6 energy. If you just pull one other energy together, somehow naturally drawn into it, an Earthen Vessel, something like that, you'll get the KO. So the other cards in the deck, 4 Arven, of course, 4 Boss's Orders, 2 Turo, and the Rocket's Petrel. For the Pokemon search, we got 4 Poffin, 1 Ultra Ball, and 3 Nest Ball. 4 Earthen Vessel in here. There's no Energy Search Pro in here, so we need a way to find our energy aggressively still. So there's 4 Earthen Vessel in here. It does feel definitely worse than Energy Search Pro at finding our energy, but the turn 1 combo to be able to attack with Fan Rotom aggressively is a big deal, and the mid-late game Secret Box to pull everything together for big 1-hit KOs is the trade-off. And honestly, having played this deck quite a bit, I kind of like it. I don't want to for sure say it's better than something like Gholdengo Togekiss, but it's close. This deck felt pretty smooth. I didn't feel the lack of power of Energy Search Pro being like a huge hindrance to the deck, because like I said, the 4 Vessel, plus we play 11 energy, like it still feels like we get our energy pretty smoothly to take the big 1-hits. It doesn't feel like we're whiffing big KOs in the early game or the mid-early game very often at all. And the power of the Secret Box to be more aggressive in the early game or to clean up in the mid-late game is pretty good as well. So yeah, I like it. I don't want to for sure say it's better than Energy Search Pro, or yeah, the Energy Search Pro build, but it's definitely up there. It's pretty close. This was the most successful Gholdengo deck on that weekend where it got top 8 in Frankfurt, because there was like no Gholdengo's in cut over at the Monterrey Regional Championship. So that says a little. I don't like to like take results too seriously. Of course, you want to learn from them and apply them to your thought process and to what you think is best, but you know, something to add to it. 3 Nest Ball, like I said, there's only 3 Superior Energy Retrieval in here, but there is double Levincia, and for the recovery, there is a Super Rod, which is a pretty big deal for chaining the baby Gholdengo to get through cornerstones. Big fan of the Super Rod alongside the baby Gholdengos, and honestly, it felt fine. I didn't feel like I ever missed the 4th Superior Energy Retrieval. I mean, playing 4 is kind of nice to just naturally draw into it, but our deck has so much draw power from the Revavroom to the Fez to the Gholdengos, being able to cherry pick cards out of the deck with the Arven and the Petrel. It definitely did not feel like I was missing the 4th Superior Energy Retrieval, so that felt pretty comfortable. 1 Picnic Basket in here for healing. There is no Monkey Dory, but I think you could play Monkey Dory in here still. Yeah, there's no Monkey Dory in here, but I don't think it would hurt to add it. I don't think I would cut the Picnic Basket. I'm a pretty big fan of the Picnic Basket right now. I guess Grimmsnarl's kind of on a way out, but it's still pretty good against Dragapult. And it is pretty good against Gardevoir as well still. And Grimmsnarl is still around, so I do like the Picnic Basket, but I don't think that means you couldn't play Monkey Dory in here. You would have to include some Dark Energy, of course, but once again, with 4 Earthen Vessel, it's pretty easy to cycle into 2 Lightnings, get him discard power for Levincia, and 6 Metal is way more than enough Metal Energy to set up our Gholdengos for the Make It Rain. So you could definitely play a couple Dark Energy in here, probably cut a Metal, cut a Lightning. I don't know where I'd find the room for the Monkey Dory quite yet, but further testing would kind of give me the idea of where to make the cut for there, because Monkey Dory is still so powerful up against the Dragapult matchup. And that is such a big matchup in the current format, current metagame. Also, against Gardevoir, if Gardevoir knows you don't have access to Monkey Dory, they can play the matchup completely differently. Usually they're sitting there scared, using Scream Tail with like 5 damage counters on it or whatever, 4 damage counters on it, poking your Pokemon in play. But if they know you don't have Monkey Dory, they're throwing 4 energy on the Screamtail and they're sniping for 160 if they're not one-hit KOing you. So that would be a consideration for, or that would be like another reason to want to include the Monkey Dory. Gardevoir will usually play pretty safe around Monkey Dory, unless they know you don't play it. And I mean, it's kind of out there that this build of Gholdengo does not play Monkey Dory. So if I was a Gardevoir player and I went up against them and I saw the Fan Rotom, I saw the Secret Box, I'd be like, oh, they're not playing Monkey Dory. I'm just going to go all in on my Pokemon, not going to play around it until they show it to me. And once they show it to me, okay, maybe I'll play a little bit differently. I do have the Tool Scrapper in here, like I mentioned. Like I said, Drew did not play the Tool Scrapper, but I put it in here. I think it's pretty important for Gardevoir right now. Cut the Air Balloon, and that's it. That's the build. Like I said, I'm not sold on this build over Energy Surge Pro. Both seem very strong right now. With further testing, I'd probably come to some kind of conclusion, but I'm not there quite yet. But I am ready to jump some action, and I'll show y'all how the deck runs. Frank, what? Okay, I think probably turn 1 Fan Rotom, this is worth it, because this guy, them getting to establish Frostlass is really bad. I don't really want them to do that, so replacing their stadium aggressively seems like okay because of how weak of a start they had. No, dude, no, he's prized. Oh, that's a major L. Coin toss? How many heads do I need? 3? I don't really want to lose my Revavroom, right? Like, that guy's just kind of lit. Oh, I was going to say there's no Pokemon recovery in here. There's just Super Rod. And my Super Rod's prize. All right, just fuck me, I guess. What the heck? No, dude. Not my squad. Dude, now I don't even know how I want to play this, bro. Like, what the fuck? Prize my minor Aaron running. I prize my Fan Rotom. Dude, what's even the point, man? What's even the point? I could just call for family, and then I could save the Arven or use the Arven to like start to stack vessels or something. Call for Scamly. Yeah, maybe I just call for family here. There's 4 Earthen Vessel in this deck. I could do this. Oh, do I get Secret Box involved here? Actually, to like make sure I can like pull off the knockout next turn. I forgot about Secret Box. Maybe I do just get involved. I don't know how important it is to save Secret Box in this matchup. Dude, Fan Rotom their one Snow Run in play would have been so good. That's so cringe that we whiffed. This only plays a couple SER. Oh, it doesn't play Cypher. Huh. That's right. I can't even Secret Box for a Cypher here. I mean, this is technically like my last 2 vessels in 1 card. That seems pretty good. It allows me to clear out my hand to maybe use Revavroom as well. Sure. Dude, it's still so annoying that the Fan Rotom is prized, man. Their start was really slow, so I'm definitely tempted to put the Levincia in play, but Evolve, attach here. There's a Gholdengo and the Super Rod, right? I already said that. You haven't got a plan, do you? I'd probably just hold the Levincia here, to be honest. All you need is an Arven if you keep Stadium. Oh, to candy out Grimmsnarl? Sure. But Arven finds Secret Box anyways, which replaces the Stadium. That's what I mean, like, their access to Stadium is just, like, so high. Their access to Stadiums is so high, like, do I just want to save this because of that? I'm not sure. I would force him to Secret Box this turn over doing something else. They go Spikemuth, and I go replace Spikemuth. But the thing is, I just want to hold these for energy recovery more so than anything. That's always something attached to this. Evolve, search out. It does clog my hand a little bit. Maybe I play it next turn. Yeah, it's like, how much do I value this, using this as an energy recovery tool versus, yeah, I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. I'm just kind of, this is sad. I didn't have the Fan Rotom knockout. Oh, they're just not doing shit. What the fuck? What the heck? What the? Hazel, I need your help with deciding what to play at the League Cup. In between Raging Bolts, Poltnor, or Terra Box. I mean, Poltnor's the probably Poltnor. Poltnor's like neutrally the best of the decks, but local meta would maybe change my opinion. Yeah, Poltnor's just neutrally the better of the best of those three decks. First Grim to not start Poffin. Honestly, they might be, but they also maybe had the Poffin in hand and chose not to play it on purpose to downplay the severity of the cheating that the Grimmsnarl players do by always opening Poffin in their starting hand. That's more likely, I feel like, is that Grimmsnarl players have communicated amongst each other to purposely not play the turn 1 Poffin out of hand all the time to throw off the general player base to the fact that they always start one of their 2 Buddy Poffins in their opening hand. I think that's more likely, to be honest. I think that makes more sense. The other thing could be true. It just seems like less likely, you know? This is definitely seems more likely. I mean, I do just kind of want to boss KO the Frostlass, right? If Frostlass is stick and play, that's how I lose the game, so... I actually think I need to find some fodder here. The Air Balloon top deck is a little weird. Like, I want to go... Evolve. Oh, I guess I could have coin bonused into fodder, though. What am I doing? Yeah, I could have coin bonused into fodder. I'm trolling. Well, I didn't really want to coin bonus until after I use the guy, though. So I guess that's kind of why I wanted to play it like this, theoretically. I should keep the last Air Balloon, right? Wait, what did I want to do here? Am I trolling? No, I'm not trolling. I want a boss. Oh, I mean, the reason I did that is because I knew I was going to draw my secret box here. Duh. Yeah, boss cat Frostlass, that's right. I was like, what is my plan on this turn again? I don't want to have to use secret box if I can avoid it, but it's fine if we have to. Sure. I mean, Arven's still pretty strong here, right? Turo would maybe be better, but I want to just like cycle my thing. Boss KO. I need a single energy to do that. No. That seems fine. It sets up Superior, basically, right? Which is like a good card to set up. I guess Basket. I might even be basketing next turn, as soon as next turn. I would prefer to have not used my secret box there, but I feel like just KOing this Frostlass is just too important, right? I didn't really pay attention to how their turn played out last turn, though. I think I put both lightnings in the discard pile as well. I'd rather have the energy in the discard pile, I'm pretty sure. What is the purpose of the secret box in the Gholdengo deck? Is it to be more aggressive? Yeah, to give you the aggressive option of being able to attack with Fan Rotom. And give you a more aggressive one prize attacking option than Baby Gholdengo to like start just doing something. Why use both energy? Because I'd rather have them in the discard pile to be able to access, because if they go back to the deck, they're harder to reach. I already have plenty of energy in the deck to reach with my vessels, but I want to be able to use Superior Energy Retrieval or Levincia for more value. So we want to put them back in the deck there. Just increase our odds of seeing him. Dude, your deck sucks, man. Get out of here. You're cooked, buddy. Honestly, it's just time. You can't. You're done. You're done. You're done. You're cooked. I might just Turo the Genesect this turn just to get out of play, to be honest. All right. I mean, this is just disgusting. Sure. Oh, I have no one left? What the fuck? Where's my squad? I still boss KO the Snow Run if I can, right? That's the only way I lose this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the only thing I lose to is... Literally the only thing I lose to is Frostlass. I can't lose... Like, the more... I could KO the Morgrim here, but they could have Candy Grimmsnarl next turn anyways. I feel like the Snow Run is still the op here. I think I actually ditch all three, I'm pretty sure. Because once again, more energy in the discard pile. It enables Levincia. Plus a superior now out of the discard pile. And I still have plenty of energy in the discard pile to use with vessels. But it is possible. I just Turo Genesect was also a decent play there. Like, that wouldn't have been bad. Yo, what's up, Hell Saint? I'm doing good. Appreciate you asking. Hope you're doing well. Didn't even need to use Levincia. Oh, true, at the end, yeah. Well, in my head, I was thinking about keeping the lightning, but then I decided, wait, I should probably ditch all three anyways. In my head, I was like initially going to keep it. But I was like, nah. Although keeping a higher energy count in the deck is good for Revavroom. There's that, I guess, as well. This is more aggressive version. Would you go second? Yeah, but I think I'm choosing second with every build of Gholdengo anyways, to be honest. Like, I'm choosing blind second. Like, even the Togekiss build, I think you choose blind second because there's like a third layer to first and second that isn't as intuitive, which is you have to value the weight of going first or second versus the decks you want to go first or second against, right? Let's say if you're playing Gholdengo Togekiss, I don't even know if it just applies to Gholdengo Togekiss though. But let's say you're playing Gholdengo and there's some matchups where you want to go first. If you go second against those matchups, you're like, oh, okay, who cares? I won second, right? But if you're playing Gholdengo and you go first against Poltnor, you're like, fuck, this sucks, right? That's it. That's all your deck's got, bro? You're done, buddy. Yeah, you have to like you have to gauge the value of if you don't get to do what you want to do, how much worse is it than doing what you had wanted to do? And for that reason, I think blind second with Gholdengo just makes sense. That's what I want to check. 2 Arven, Turo, Ultra Ball. Honestly, it's not that strong of a... A lot of my supporters are there, though. Well, I don't want to use the Vessel anyways. Oh, no, but I could use Genesect, right? That's the card I could use. What was on the bottom again? Supporter. 3 supporters and a Turo? I honestly think it's probably correct to just draw. All my good cards are on the top of my deck. And some supporters still. I just need a light. I can always just boss KO Fez here. That's fine. The draw power's insane, man. I would rather KO the active, but if I have to KO the Fez, it's not that bad. Actually, do I even have enough energy in the deck? No. Wait, how many energy did I prize? Oh, only one. What the fuck? I did need an SCR though here. This deck does play a Super Rod, so there is value in holding this Vessel, but it's pretty weak. And if I get Super off my, if I keep the hand, I'm probably in a good. I think I do this. I think it's correct to burn those 2 dead cards. It's like, I mean, if I don't get Iono'd, I mean, my hand actually isn't that good. If I don't get Iono'd, like, getting Iono'd here would be fine. Is basically what I'm trying to say. I don't mind getting Iono'd, but. What's not being set up Togekiss versus Pult? That's not really the point, though. It's about going first versus second. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's not like that. Shouldn't be the takeaway from what I said. The takeaway, like, all right. My point is to more clearly establish my point. The point is, let's say you're playing a deck, and against 70% of the decks you want to go first. If you're playing a deck and 70% of the decks you want to go first, and 30% of the decks you want to go second. 70% of the decks you want to go first, 30% of the decks you want to go second. But what is the trade-off? You have to be like, okay, what is the trade-off? If I go second against the decks I want to go first, do I really care that much? And you're like, I would prefer to go first, but if I go second, it doesn't feel that bad. But the decks that you want to go second against, when you go first against them, it's terrible. Like, it's awful. It's like, well, this sucks. This is like really bad. Like, a huge part of this matchup's win percentage is going the correct thing. Then even though 70% of the decks you want to go first against and only 30% you want to go second against, you might want to choose blind second, because it's not about just what is higher in terms of percentage. It's what maximizes our expected win percentage. That's what we care about. And even if there's only 30% of the meta decks, even if only 30% of the meta decks we want to go second against, it's possible we would choose blind second despite that, because going first is so bad into those matchups. Our expected win percentage goes up if we do it differently, basically. It's possible. What the fuck? Dude, that is criminal. What the fuck is this draw? What? Just all three? All three superior energy retrieval in my hand. Ask me how I got here. Just such an insane, just a crazy game, man. This is insane. Actually, how many cards did I even need to like set this play up? I don't even need that many, to be honest. Cycling the energy out here. Nice Fezandipiti. Don't mind if I take 4 prize cards on it with back-to-back boss's orders. What the fuck? Wait, did they mulligan into the Dreepy? Am I trolling? Maybe I'm the one who's trolling here. I did mulligan. I did mulligan. Top deck Secret Box, KO Lone Dreepy. That's actually still a pretty good top deck, though. I'm not gonna lie. Fan calling. Okay. It's a little bit of an interesting hand. Because I have the Fan Rotom, I think I don't put in when you're moaning. I don't set up the Revavroom, I don't think, anymore. So I go like this. Gimmighoul. Give me a ghoul. Give me another one. That's the ghoul. Interesting. Ultra Ball is kind of an L there. That's fine. Yeah, the problem is I can't play the Vessel. Or I could play it, I guess. I could Vessel away the Lightning. Oh, maybe I can still play it, actually. Yeah, I guess I do that, right? Yeah, sure. It's fine. In my head, I was like, I shouldn't play it because I don't want to discard the energy. But I'd rather have access to 2 energy than not. And this allows me to just get 1 energy, and now Gholdengo can knock out. Yeah, this makes more sense. Or I can get the Stadium and knock out. Dude, so lucky. What the heck? That's what I was scared of, though, was getting Iono'd. Wait. Does that change my play, though? What do I mean by that? Ah, who the fuck is that? Alright, this is unexpected. Well, not how I would have played the game if I had known what I was up against, but... By the Petrel? It's just like +1 Arven. I mean, now I want to take the knockout with the Fan Rotom. Dude, this is not supposed to be here, man. I mean, I already have this in play, so like, I may as well just like... Some Gholdengo's in play as well, right? Sure. I kind of want to set up the Revavroom at some point. We just don't need to do it yet. I don't need to use my... In my head, I was like, I have to use my Secret Box, but I don't. I can just Petrel for a Stadium. The heck? Oh, sick. Dude, what? Sick. If I check my prize cards, I maybe would have baby Gholdengo here instead then, I guess. Yeah, that could have definitely changed. I have 2 energy in hand, so we still have the knockout, I guess. Oh, sick, man. Sick. I mean, it just kind of comes down to... Yeah, whatever. It just comes down to, do they have the Chi-Yu play, right? It just comes down to a Chi-Yu play. How much HP does Chi-Yu have? Can I baby Gholdengo the Chi-Yu? Yeah, if we could, because we could respond with baby Gholdengo KO Chi-Yu here. Oh, do they have Chi-Yu? Yeah, so we can clap back with baby Gholdengo because we can Secret Box for Super Rod. And we'll figure it out from there. Maybe Super Rod plus Turo, and then like Turo up the Fan Rotom, to be honest. Get this little rat off my board. Oh, never mind. Oh, they need to find Candy Charge It off Iono to 6? Bro, they never find that here. If they find it, they're cheating. Ask yourself, do you want to be a cheater? The situation... Ooh, they have to discard a Fire Energy. That's actually good. What do they play? Like 2 rare candy? There's no way they find that here. Oh, you whiffed. Let's go. Petty Grudge. All right, so now how do I play this? What's the plan? Now I wish I had... I could throw the Fan Rotom still if I can find the energy, I guess. I don't remember the bottom of my deck, so... Actually, no, I can attack with Fan Rotom this turn. They gave me the out to attack with Fan Rotom here. I should definitely attack with Fan Rotom, right? Boss KO Chi-Yu. Boss KO Chi-Yu would also be pretty good, to be honest. Oh, there's a couple good plays here. Boss KO Chi-Yu is good. Yeah, Boss KO Chi-Yu is good. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Fan Rotom KO active is also a play. Save the boss. Turo the Genesect to bench the Revavroom. Ooh. Then Fan Rotom KO the active to get the... I need to find the Super Rod, but I can get there eventually. We got some options here. Also Lucha clearly. Yeah, clearly. Dude, that's a terrible play, obviously. What the fuck are you saying? Also, Boss Fez and just draw 2 prize cards. Wait, what about Boss just KO Fez? Just get the extra prize cards this turn. What's the chance that they can clap back with Chi-Yu and KO me next turn? It's not very high, right? Boss Melon doesn't sound horrible either. No, Boss Melon's not very great because then you just go bench Charmander attached to Chi-Yu. That's not great. I almost want to leave. Dude, there's so many options here. I actually don't know what's the best. Shoot. Hang on, I gotta think. See, I'd want to keep this thing unevolved. If I'm going for the boss KO Chi-Yu, I want to keep this unevolved in case I can find Chi-Yu Charizard. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I like just going boss KO Fez and just KOing that. Just getting that out of play. You're back on even. Sounds good. That's what I'm saying. That's why I like the idea of chasing the Fez here, to be honest. That's why I kind of like the Fez KO. I kind of have time to build up into every other play after that. Yeah, let's go for the Fez KO. Let's see how it goes. See how it plays out. Kind of like it, man. I kind of like it. Although leaving a Gimmighoul open if I go KO Fez could have been cool, because then I can go Gholdengo KO Chi-Yu. Baby Gholdengo. I'm sure that's like necessary to have access to, though. I'm also only getting 3 energy off of Superior, which feels bad, but it's fine. UKO Chi, then Zard won't kill Dango. I would love it if they attacked with the Charizard here, because then I go down to 1 prize card, and I like always win. Charizard is like they do not want to attack with the 2 prizes. They want to try and chain Chi-Yus. Like their line here should be try and go Chi-Yu into Chi-Yu. They do not want to attack with Charizard here. If they can avoid it. Let's see if they can avoid it. Because now this next turn for me can be establish Levincia, find Super Rod, recover, Revavroom plus energy, and then just set up for boss KO Charizard after they Chi-Yu attack. But boss KO Chi-Yu would have been okay. It would have been interesting there as well. They would only have to find Super Rod. They have Artisan to find the Chi-Yu, so they have to find just Super Rod Charizard, which is like pretty easy to do, to be honest. And then I would KO 1 prizer, go to 4, and then have to get through another 1 prizer, which doesn't sound great. Oh, that was an interesting play there, actually. That's cute. That's cute. Not putting the energy in the discard pile. Okay, okay. I see you. I see you. I see what you're doing here. Oh, this means they don't have to put a 2 prizer in play. No, but they have to put a 2 prizer in play next turn. So it's like the same difference, right? Yeah, same difference. I'm gonna do this first. Super Rod, Air Balloon. Secret Box is still left as well. Okay, we're kind of chilling. We're kind of chilling. Do I draw first? Oh, no, I shouldn't have used this yet. Oops. I'm going to Super Rod back the squad. I think I'm always just getting those things, so I don't really care. I don't know if that makes sense, though. I should definitely put the Revavroom in my hand just in case, but oh well. I misplayed. I'm not really even looking for anything here, right? Like, I guess keeping the Vessel in the deck is nice. So drawing the energy is nice, actually, because I can go Levincia, because I want to put Levincia in play this turn. But saving the Vessels in the deck is actually nice as well. I think I didn't bet this because I didn't want to burn this. But I want more energy in the deck, right? I want to go like Super Rod, Revavroom, 2 Lightning, Levincia. Burn this. There's only 2 energy in the deck. Ace drawing to a Vessel is still pretty high. It's not. No, I'm going to leave 2 more energy in the deck as well. Like keeping the Vessels in the deck is correct, right? So let me do this. Make it rain. Discard 3 Lightning. So I have 4 energy in the deck. I do want to draw into energy or Vessel for Revavroom. Now to attack. I mean, I guess they could have. Okay, they could have this. They could have Super Rod, Chiyu, put Chiyu on the bench, retreat to Chiyu, Charizard, Turo Charizard. That'd be scary, but. Azul Terra Box still relevant online meta. You can go check the stats. Go check out Trainer Hill or just look at recent major or recent online tournament results on Limitless. What do you think about Joltik Gholdengo? It's pretty chill. That is kind of annoying, actually. Although KO in my Varoom was probably the better play from them, to be honest. No things set for 4 prizes next turn, right? Without 2 prizes in play. I mean, they can never draw 4 prizes next turn. Like, oh, without a 2 prizer in play. Oh, sure. I see what you're saying. Yeah, well, if they do exactly what I said they could do, exactly what I said, then they could have, yeah. But it's unlikely that they ever had that. I was a little bit confused by what you meant, but yeah. Yeah, no, maybe. Chi-Hu? Charizard being in the active makes this so much easier for us, though. Like 1,000,000,000% easier. Also, drawing into an energy is super nice, so we can save Levincia. Fez? No. That's actually a good top deck, though. Well, the chance that we whiff here is, like, basically 0, I feel like. Seven, 8? That should be it, right? If you want to. A little overkill. Easy dub. Extra sheet for extra SER energy, right? Could have, yeah. You've heard of 2 Buddy Poffin in the opening hand. Now get ready for 3 Buddy Poffin in the opening hand. That's right, 1 more Buddy Poffin, then should be legal. Oh my, dude, I'm getting turn 1 cornered, bro. Do I just set up for a protect charge? Like, what are we even doing here, man? I can still top deck Air Balloon and move. Dude, what? Dude, they always have it, bro. Grimmsnarl always has turn 1 Buddy Poffin in their opening hand every single time. This is not real, man. This is not real. How do they always have the card? It's insane, bro. They play 2 Buddy Poffin. They always have one. Well, they have Secret Box as well, I guess, and they would go Secret Box for it. But still, it's never that though. It's never. Oh, but they play Secret Box. And they Secret Box for their Buddy Poffin. They always have Buddy Poffin raw in the hand. They never Secret Box for it, ever. I've never seen a Grimmsnarl turn 1 going first. Secret Box for their Buddy Poffin. They just always have it. It's insane. The boss top tick here is actually okay. End rant. Now, I am about to hit them with triple Buddy Poffin, so I don't know if I should be complaining. It's kind of funny that I'm about to hit them with... I'm literally about to hit them with triple Buddy Poffin. But still, absurd, bro. Absolutely absurd. Absolutely insane. Oh, I priced 2 Gholdengos. Interesting. Actually checking prize cards? What the heck? And for my next trick, I will play a 3rd Buddy Poffin. Secret Box is prized. Oops. Prize a boss and 2 Gholdengo, right? Wait, is Rev even in there? I don't even know if Rev was in there. Oh, nice. Rev being in there is pretty sick. I am like tempted to start to build up the Genesect. I'm not gonna lie, but I am tempted. I am tempted. Ah, that's never the right play, right? It's never correct to attach to Genesect here. It's always got to be correct to attach here, and then boss us Snow Run. It just feels incorrect. It feels wrong. It feels bad. He's playing why there's a Rotom. Just for early game aggressive attacker. Go second, turn one. Go second, turn one Secret Box through Arven or Petrel, attack with Fan Rotom initially. Or even if we don't get it turn one, we have a faster one prize attacker that doesn't require a Gimmighoul. Because sometimes it's like, sometimes you can get your baby Gholdengo set up through a Gimmighoul, but losing a Gimmighoul is just so bad that the trade-off doesn't actually end up winning you the game. The fact that you attacked with a one prizer doesn't end up winning you the game. Like sometimes you just run out of Gimmighouls. Like you get the initial prize trade like kind of how you want to, but then you just lose the game because you run out of Gimmighouls. Like you just run out of things and stuff, and it's just not cool. It's not fun, and we all cry. The sand has a lot of really good cards, like too many good cards. I know it's huge here, so they don't know that you prize a squad. True. I think I'm like literally Ultra Balling away double Vessel and then cycling the Lightning off of this guy. I think that's how it's going to go here. And then try and KO the Snow Run, and then boss KO this guy next turn plus Picnic Basket or something. And then like Turo knockout or something. I wonder if Goldie will play the new Soul Rock Lunatone. Definitely something worth investigating for sure. And trying out. Far into the night. I give it away a little bit here by using this before I use Revavroom, but maybe they won't catch on to that. That I like prized some Gholdengos. Like this is a tell to my opponent that I prize Gholdengos, because otherwise I would Revavroom first here to try and find more Gholdengos. But if they don't pick up on it, who cares? The light shine through. Thin out some more energy before I draw with the Gholdengos, I guess. I think KOing someone here is always fine. I could boss KO the Frostlass, but I could play for boss KO Frostlass, but I don't even think that matters that much, right? Like saving the boss to then boss KO the Frostlass is better than boss KO and Frostlass, because then if this no more becomes a Frostlass, I need another boss, and I can't even do my active. Sick. Well, if they can't move the active and Maractus me next turn, I would like to be able to hard retreat my Genesect, so I think I do attach to the Genesect here to hard retreat it into this Gholdengo next turn. Sick, man, sick. This whiff is sick. Oh yeah, we just leave the Snow on the active, I guess. Oh, this could get kind of scary next turn for sure. We'll see. Actually, hold up. That's actually not true, because I don't want to evolve these anyways. No, that probably would still be a mistake, because maybe I would want to put more Gholdengos in play. Because I actually don't want to evolve these to play into Team Devo. I want to keep like 2 in play, 2 uninvolved, but it's fine. Well, now they bench lock themselves to a solo Imp. I don't know. Now, do I ever like just chase the lone Imp? I don't think so. I think it's still chasing Frostlass, right? It is exactly for that, Omni Jason. Azul, do I need to be a member to give 10k blue bucks to play you? You gotta be a sub on Twitch. On my Air Balloon a little late, that's fine. Honestly, having the energy built up on the Genesect isn't even that bad, because it allows me to actually attack with the Genesect, which actually could come up here. Yo, what's up, Nick? They're really stacking on my goalie here. I think I just saved my Turo here. I'll go shuffle deck, draw. Or I guess Air Balloon retreat draw. Or draw one first. Actually, can they just win the prize trade through like Grim? Do I like have to play? Huh? Because they can at this point they could go. Yeah, interesting. I guess I could attack with this guy this turn instead, but this guy doesn't threaten. With this setup, if they have double Monkey Dory next turn, they could go Grim. They could theoretically just draw into Grim. Let's see what we draw. Well, now I can go get Picnic Basket and go Picnic Basket plus attack. That's probably the play, right? Yeah. Let's see if we draw the Picnic Basket first. Yeah, now that we have the out to the Picnic Basket, it's kind of... It's always an enter... Wait, actually... Oh, it's a Buddy Poffin. I'm able to mouse over it. Cool. Yeah, sure. It's picnic time, buddy. Whether you like it or not. I don't think I should really attach anywhere else, so I'm just gonna swing. I don't have very many energy built up in the discard pile. Actually, KOing like a Grimmsnarl next turn would maybe be tough, but Boss KO Frostlass is probably fine. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Actually, could they still KO my active with a Grim? Ooh, 40 punch, 60. No. I think normal Dango is comparable to Joltik Dango. If so, can you share your thoughts on this versus Joltik Dango currently? Comparable? Not really. I think Joltik Dango is a Joltik deck, and Gholdengo Togekiss is a Golden deck, or any other build of Gholdengo is a Gholdengo deck. This is a Gholdengo deck. For Boss KO Frostlass with Baby Dango, then it threatens Snorunt. Well, no, the Snorunt theoretically becomes a Frostlass though, so that wouldn't. If we think the Snorunt's not becoming a Frostlass, then we don't care about the Snorunt, and then we would want to reach for just Boss KO Frostlass. But if we always assume our opponent doesn't have anything, we always win anyway. So we have to assume our opponent has some things. What do you think meaningfully changes with the Secret Box over Energy Surge Pro? Mirror match. Maybe the Pult matchup as well. Having Secret Box for the late game against Pult is kind of cool. As like a combo card to win the game. Charizard. Dex. Maybe some other ones as well. Just being able to be aggressive is kind of cool as well against stuff like Gardevoir or Pult. Also Dango versus Joltik Dango, I think. Deciding on which one to play for pits though. Both are good decks. I have no idea which one is better though. Actually, wait, no, I had this thought recently. I think Gholdengo's the better deck. I think Joltik Dango is actually not as good right now. Yeah. Gholdengo is the better deck of those two decks. And I think it's like, yeah, I don't hate the idea of people comparing the two decks. They're so similar, it's like whatever. Or they're not so similar, but it's just hard to separate them. Yeah. I don't think they're that similar, but it's hard to separate them, so. Ooh, that is weird though. If I Turo this, see, I gotta be careful of this stupid cactus. If I Turo this, maybe I don't Turo this and I just Boss KO Frostlass if I get Boss though. That's probably the better play. Save my Turos, because I want to keep my Turos around to Turo this and this. But I do have a Lightning on this, so I'm not that far from being able to attack with Protect Charge anyways. So I think I'm okay with leaving this in the active here, to be honest, if I can KO the Frostlass. But I need to be able to KO the Frostlass. We'll see if we draw a boss, I guess. About that. Sure. Give me noise. Someone give me. I mean, playing Vessel isn't even that strong here, so I think I just... How many stadiums are they down? 1. I can KO the active now. Like, I have the KO on the active here. I could just nuke the Grim, right? Go down to 3. And then just play Turo, knockout from there. Maybe that is just better. Maybe just nuking them is better. Yeah, maybe we just kill the Grim, actually. Grim Alive kills 2 things extra. That is true. Grim Alive is actually kind of scary. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it. I'm just gonna kill it. What is this? A Buddy Poffin? Baby Dango swing KO Frostless too, I guess. I think I'd rather keep the Gimmighoul as a Gimmighoul in that situation, though. I'm not like, I don't care about protecting that guy that much. Also, did I have Air Balloon in my hand? I don't know if I, oh, I did, yeah. They could Devo 3 Gimme next turn. Could they actually? Can they get the whole, can they get my whole squad here? No, they can't, right? Am I trolling? Oh, no, they could, yeah. They could Devo 3. Yeah, they could. But they have no... But then I just evolved this guy. They draw 3. Oh, I guess it could be a little scary. We'll see how, this, how it plays out. I mean, they're going for the Miraculous play, it looks like. Think the Metang Heatran was competitive? No, it's not competitive. Yeah, see, now I need the Turos for these. Because they're going to trap this. Then I'm going to KO this. And then I try and trap this. I need both to Turo that as well. If I want to stay aggressive. Oh boy. We'll see how this goes. Does Revavroom seem like the play so far? I mean, it's good. Seems fine. They are setting up for a Devo play on like the following turn, which is scary. Huh. See, that's why I want to kind of boss kill the Frostless on the last turn, because it takes away like it takes away all their damage. They have no damage without it. Now they can have double Frostless set up this turn. Ugh. My Picnic Basket is already gone. Oh, it's a little scary. 2 prize cards. But the prize cards are just coming from TM Devo. So if I just find Super Rod on the following turn, I guess I'm just fine, right? Like, yeah. Sure. What have been waiting for? How many stadiums are they down? Placing their stadium is probably correct. Super Rodding. Would I even Super Rod this turn if I could? I maybe would, to be honest. I maybe would Super Rod this turn. Dude, they got the squad set up over there, bro. What? This is insane. Yeah, I kind of want to draw that Super Rod. Oh no. I guess I could have given... No, I actually want to keep the Genesect around. I actually want to keep the Genesect around. I want to attack with the damaged one, right? Wait, why? I had a thought about that. Why do I want to attack with the damaged one? Yeah, why do I want to attack with the damaged one? I had a reason I want to. In my head, there was a reason why I want to attack with the damaged Gholdengo EX, but I'm actually not sure. Do I? Well, I guess it would lose the Air Balloon. Oh, that's maybe why. Or it's more likely to lose the Air Balloon. Sure, whatever. In my head, I thought I had a reason. Maractus? No, Maractus isn't the reason. No, wrong. Disqualified. Nice super rod. Gimmighoul Gholdengo energy. Is that good enough to just... Well, it's gonna be harder to... The longer I wait, the harder it is to find, right? Sure. The longer I wait, the harder it is to find. Well, the Maractus damage. Sure, maybe that's why. I don't know. I had a reason in my head, but I don't remember what the reason was. I don't think it was that, but you could be right. You could be spitting. You could be cooking. Oh, I do have to discard 2 to kill it, so. All right, we'll see what happens from here. I could have benched Genesect. Actually, how much recovery were they down? None? Jeez. Because I don't want to get like chain... I don't want to get Maractus. I don't want to lose the triple Maractus. But right here... Okay, I guess what I should have done, actually, I did misplay there. I should have actually shuffled back the other Genesect. Because like right now, they can go Iono, TM Devo. Oh no, but I have 2 Gholdengos in my hand. What am I thinking? No, we're fine. We're chilling. Well, I don't know about chilling, but... That's only if they Maractus me here. Oh no, they can go like bench Imp, TM Devo, right? Oh wait, do they just win? Do they just win on this board state? Bench Imp, TM Devo? I guess no, because I could boss KO the Imp, right? But okay, never mind. They're not even doing that. That's a lot of Monkey Dories. Oh no, they can win next turn with Ursaluna though, right? They're gonna win next turn with Ursaluna. Dude, this did not go as planned at all. I guess we did whiff the first attack though, right? Which we usually don't. They are gonna go Iono, TM Devo here, and then Ursaluna win the game next turn. There's kind of nothing I can do about it, to be honest. They just kind of win. I can attack with Baby Gholdengo, I guess. Maybe I should have put this Air Balloon on one of my Gimmighouls here. Yeah, maybe I should put the Air Balloon on the Gimmighoul so I could push it up, draw 2. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Just Ursaluna next turn. There had to be a better way I could have played this. Maybe there wasn't though. It feels like there had to be, but there maybe wasn't. It feels like there had to be better, but there might not have been. So the thing here is that there's nothing forcing me to take a knockout. But then they just eventually win, right? If I don't take a KO here, I just lose. So I have to take a KO. KOing this over anything else doesn't really make a big difference. Taking a knockout with a 1-prizer is the thing that makes a big difference here. I could like play the Arven first. Get Air Balloon. I have 1 Superior left. How many energy do I have left? Metal of Lightning. I can grab Superior, or could I grab Nest Ball, and I could grab Fez off Nest Ball. Then maybe I should have drawn first, actually. I'm not sure about the odds for the outs. Fez would give them another Maractus target, and I do just lose to getting Maractus again. Oh, but I have another Turo in the deck, right? Okay, so that'd be fine. I guess I should have drawn with Gholdengo first here, actually. I think I messed that up, yeah. Oh, maybe I should have drawn with Gholdengo first, because I actually want Fez and... Yeah, I guess I should have. I messed that up as well. Dude, I keep messing him up. Yeah, I should have drawn with Gholdengo first. Because drawing Fez there is fine. Yeah, so I should have just like started with drawing 2 off Gholdengo, to be honest. Did we get it anyways? Never punished? Always punished? Yikes, yikes, yikes. Well, now I just kind of have to take the knockout with the active and pray they don't have the Ursaluna, right? Yeah. Where we're at. Yeah, some mistakes here at the end for sure. Mistakes were made. Maybe Dangos to lose to Ursa. Oh yeah, they have 1 prize card. What the fuck am I thinking? I thought they had, for some reason I thought they had 2. I don't even know. Yeah, for some reason I thought they had 2 prize cards left. Yeah, I guess they always win anyways with Ursa. I don't know why I thought they had 1 left. Yeah, we just lose to Urs. No Urs one time. Oh, it's in the discard pile. Oh, but that's fine. They just Night Twitcher for it. They have both Night Twitchers left. Yeah, no way around it. Maybe I should have boss KO'd. Maybe I should have boss KO'd the Frostlass the turn I KO'd the Snow Run, to be honest. What do you think will be the most played deck in the tourney will be? No clue. I would just go back and look at the previous online tournament results and try and figure it out based on that. Dude. You break, bro. There's no way. At this point, there's no advantage to going second. I should have chosen. If I had chosen first, I guarantee I would have opened Triple Buddy Poffin. For sure, for sure. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Insane. It's fine, though. We'll be all right. Winnable. I'm actually not sure how I want to play this. I could Ultra Ball for Call for Family and then Call for Family for Genesect, like Air Balloon to Call for Family for Genesect. But then I have to put the 50 HP guy in play, and if they have Dusclops, I KO it next turn, which feels really, really bad. My hand is just so weak. I might just take the knockout on the Duskull. Like this. Oh. Oh. Sure. Prize the Gimme. Prize the Gholdengo as well. I might just go for this little Gimmighoul then. We could pull the Gholdengo off the prize cards. I gotta hope for something one way or another. I don't know. Our start's just so miserably slow. Getting the Genesect, nah, but getting Gimmighouls established is so important. Ooh, it's also important. Everything's important. Everything's important. Everything feels bad. Everything's bad, man. We're all in trouble here. What the heck? I guess I could Call for Family next turn if I wanted to as well, right? Yeah. Okay, oh, this turn, Call for Family next turn, maybe? Who knows? We'll see. The family will be found. Can we not call for Genesect here? We could, yeah. But then they just go Dusclops knockout, and I was talking about like Genesect and a Gimmighoul in play. Oh, I said be a Genesect and a Gholdengo, which is so weak. Want more? It just feels too weak. I'd be content with that if we had a stronger, if we had like more basics to work with or something. Genesect isn't family. Yeah, Genesect's not family. Do you want to play Rotom for knockouts? Yeah. Maybe they Iono us. They did go quad Dreepy there, actually. I didn't really notice that. I would guess they're actually playing straight Pult with a 1-1 Dusclops. I didn't really like take count of that. They're probably not playing Pult Nor because they went quad Dreepy. We'll see though, I guess. It's alright. We always top deck Genesect here or they Iono us. It's the only realistic outcome. One of the two has to happen. Do you ever call for a room? No, call for a room would be terrible. Dude, what is the contemplation here? What are we thinking about? Actually, just whether or not to bench Fez? You just always bench Fez. Unless you're playing Pult Nor, then you maybe don't bench Fez. But putting 4 Dreepy on the bench is a misplay if they're playing Pult Nor. So that's where their mistake started. Yeah, putting 4 Dreepy on your bench is where the mistakes began. No, Dracloak is crazy. No Loke? Back it up, buddy. Fuck. Never mind. Maybe second Dusk was prized. I still don't think you put the 4 Trippy on the bench though, right? Because if I KO the Dusk, well, actually, what was in my active? I had a Gimmighoul active. Yeah, maybe it's fair then. Might have been fair. Are you winning, bud? Not this one. I think we're losing this one for sure. Art was too weak. No, it is Paltnor. You think this is better than Dango Kiss? Not sure. Not sure, not sure. Dude, what's even like drawable there though? There's not even that many high value like cards to find there. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's pretty sick. Ooh, the Fez? Okay, hold up. If they don't Iona me here, our hand can actually get a KO on a Dragapult. But if they Hawlucha KO my Gimmighoul, we're in trouble. Well, if they don't Iona us, but they still KO my Gimmighoul, that still feels pretty bad. That's what I mean to say. The worst play they could have that still does something for them would just be punch our active without Hawlucha. And that's the play that's kind of the play that we need to happen here. No Iono as well. But it's likely that they have a slightly stronger turn than that. For sure. Getting into the game and enjoying watching old games. Which regional one of yours would you recommend I watch? I've never watched any. I mean, I guess probably the Charizard one from San Antonio, like 2 seasons ago. Would be the one. Or, I mean, you said regional, but I assume you just mean major tournaments in general. Or either of the IC wins, I guess. OCIC or NAIC. Damn. Bro. Bro. Unlucky. All right, we're chilling, we're chilling. If we knock this out, it's possible they just don't get the return KO. So, dude, I could quad vessel them here. I might be secret boxing here to get this KO. Well, I don't have to be honest. I only have one Gimmighoul in the deck. That's really... Actually, it's not that bad. Their Hulucha's down, right? So... Oh, no, they could go... I need, like... Oh, I need a lot. Okay. Maybe I just commit to thinning the deck out of energy. Oh, I am going to commit to it. Whether or not it's correct, I'm not sure. Three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, I mean it's not great, but we have an out, I guess. Oh, I need 8 energy here. For some reason, I thought I could get away with 7, but I don't have an energy set up. All right, well, if they can't find Neo Upper Energy, which is actually, they have 9 cards left in their deck. If they prize Neo Upper Energy, as they have 9 cards in deck, 7 cards in hand, and they have triple Dracloak, Fezandipiti, so they can literally see every card in their deck. We literally need them to prize the energy here. Finding it is guaranteed. Maybe they play maybe they play Ticket, so it's guaranteed. Yeah, if they ever find Neo Upper here, we probably just lose. Oh, they found it. Actually, they do need Gust. They're down 2 boss and 2 counter catchers, so they could have, if they're playing like the 2-3 line, they could just have prized their last Gust. So maybe they can't Gust KO the Gimmighoul. We'll see. They could be Gustless here. Or if they don't play Turo, they can't reset the Hulucha. Yeah, it's actually possible they whiff. They're also down 2 Night Stretch or 2 Dragapult, so maybe whiffing Dragapult is a possibility as well. It's definitely possible they whiff. With Turo, you can take a turn to set up Gimmighoul after board wipe. Which are what, 3 here? Yeah, I guess. Pick up the Fez, push the Fan Rotom or something. I would need to draw into Super Rod though as well. I still need like stuff. Need some stuff, yeah. Actually, they want to be able to KO the Fez though. Okay, sure, yeah. Yeah, they actually can't KO Fez here, right? So they could bench Duskull to threaten Dusclops, I guess. So they could. But this should, if they have Gust here, this should be their last Gust. So we have that going for us, I guess. Tough. Also, including a Rod, there's a Super Rod in the deck. Why the Fan Rotom? To be able to attack early on aggressively and KO stuff. Ursaluna Fez. True. Well, no, if they have Gust here, though, they're out of Gust. I would play as if they're out of Gust if they have Gust here. It's possible to win this turn. It's pretty unlikely, though. How many energy there? Just 2. So they definitely have energy next turn. They're out of Night Stretcher. Out of Night Stretcher, 1 Iono left. 2 Counter Catcher, 2 Boss down. I doubt they have the... Okay, they don't have the last Gust. I could win this turn. We could win this turn. It is unlikely, but it is not impossible. I have the Revavroom availability as well. Arm for box and box for superior. Oh, we do have secret box left. Yeah, good point. I mean, we definitely have to just see what Fez draws us first, right? Actually, it's not even that unreasonable for us to win here, I don't think. The question is just do I shuffle the deck first? Open to the bottom? Superior, Gholdengo. None of that gets me to like drawing more cards yet. I think I actually draw with Fez first because I'm trying to find like Genesect or Nest Ball for Genesect to get to Revavroom. I could shuffle the deck, then draw 3. And if I get into Gholdengo plus Superior, then I guess I just win though, right? Because this becomes Superior. Alright, maybe I do play this actually first. If this draws me Superior, I just literally win the game. A Superior plus a Gholdengo, I guess. Gholdengo Superior. Revavroom's in there. I have no energy in there, but I have 3 superiors. I think I just play for the win here. Wait, do I? Wait, actually, I don't know if I do. They didn't have a Gust last turn. If they had a Gust last turn, they would have played that differently. But they didn't have a Gust last turn, so if they didn't pull the Gust off the prize cards, they still don't have a Gust. So I think I just coin bonus for 1 first, right? To see what it gets us. Oh, nice. Oh, sick. Let's get it. Dude, this was this is a game for sure. This is a game of the Pokemon TCG that we just won. Most definitely. Guardy? More like garbage. Am I right, chat? Am I right? You know what I'm saying? More like you know what? More like garbage, right? We just got the nuts off the rip. What the heck? Cooked for my opponent. It's over. Am I right, chat? I should have done a little bit more prize check in there, but I prized the 50 HP Gimmighoul for sure. I didn't understand. Explain it to me. I mean, if you don't get it, you just don't get it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. LMAO streamer said, "Good deck is bad deck. So true, so real, so base." See, that's what I want to see more of. That's what I want to see more of. So true, so real, so based. Exactly. That's what I wanted to see in chat there, right there. Exactly what I'm talking about. I'm kind of busted against Badoo. Don't have to find 1 energy constantly under item lock. Well, actually, you want to use the Rotom in that matchup. There's a matchup where you don't want a Rotom. You want your board to just be Gholdengos and Revavroom, and have no other 1 prizes in play. You think Revavroom / Levincia could be good in Raging Bolt for late game Iono? Maybe Genesect X2? No. Just play 2 Mew. Play more Mews. More Mews is the way. So appreciate that. Gets us up there. Mountain Dew over to 6th Great Lake. Welcome to the Rat Pack there, Great Lake. I'm kind of just content with killing the active, right? I thought you were a Hollow Knight streamer. Times have changed. Times have changed. I'm a Pokemon TCG streamer now. I don't want to use the secret box, but I might have to use the secret box in order to KO the active, which is fine. I could play the Vessel right now to just go get 2 energy out of the deck, which is okay, but honestly, secret box anyway, the Vessel might be a little bit better. Vessel away the Fan Rotom. I'm just gonna draw. Now I'm gonna draw into an Arven. Nope. Arven. Oh. All right. Well, never lucky, I guess. Arven. No, I don't even want Arven now. I want Boss. I'm not gonna use it this turn, but I'll save it to chase next turn, maybe. Are we another Vessel? That's 6 energy in the deck still. Air Balloon, Levincia, attach, 3 energy. Oh, I only need 2 knockout. I already have the KO there for sure. Yeah, I guess a Vessel. All in for me. Never Arven, man. Always have to use my goddamn secret box, bro. Are you kidding me? Boss KO Curly there. Screamtail is kind of like their best attacker moving forward, right? So I feel like getting rid of the Screamtail is probably just better here anyways. And if they attack with Screamtail next turn to like punch my Genesect, then I just go Boss KO Guardian, trap the energy on the Screamtail. It's fun. Arven. Insane. So do we know a world champion that played Gardevoir is now calling it bad? Guys, Riley said that recently though. I know he said that in he was on what, Shift Gear or whatever, and he said that on Shift Gear that he doesn't feel like Guardy's that great right now. But has he said that more? Has he said that like? Has he still been saying that like post Frankfurt or post last weekend? I mean, that could have changed his opinion, or maybe his opinion has just changed neutrally. I was talking about you, by the way. Well, I'm not a world champion. I definitely didn't play Gardevoir to win the world champions. What do you mean? Isn't Riley referring to running 4 monkeys in Guardy? Oh, I don't know. Someone in chat said that he said that. Maybe I misunderstood what people. Or maybe they didn't fully explain what he said then. Dude, that's what I get for trusting chat, bro. What the fuck? So he was just saying that version of Guardy wasn't great. That makes more sense for sure. I can only blame myself for trusting chat, though. Ronge. I don't remember what's on the bottom of my deck, but I'm just gonna go and shuffle anyways. It's just Arven for Air Balloon Retreat knockout, right? Yeah. I'm never Turoing this. Am I ever Picnic Basketing this? Picnic Basketing this, though, is a reasonable question. Probably just commit this at this point. Oh, I guess I could have just played the Petrel there, actually, instead, just to get the Air Balloon. That might have been better. Honestly, I kind of want to get a Buddy Poffin to... Wait, how many energy left in the deck? I think just get the Vessel. Actually, getting the Vessel is kind of good, though. Maybe this always was better. Yeah, has ever cracked a Picnic Basket 30 damage here? I feel like it's probably not, but I actually don't know for sure. Oh, what the fuck? I drew the... Oh, I've already played Arven, so it doesn't matter. Get it out. So you should play Wug Trio to Las Vegas. Yep, sure, yeah, true, very true, yep, very sure, very true, very sure. Oh, I thought I was gonna get Fez. Like, more 2 prizers? Bro, what are we doing here, man? Nitrogen for another Monkey Dory? Oh, they're getting Stream Tail here, okay. It's more reasonable. But they don't have Iono in hand, right? Don't Iono me. Please, one time, don't Iono me, please. Winning. Easy. Actually, there's a movie called Velocipaster. A priest transforms into a Velociraptor when he's angry. Like, oh, is that real? That can't be real. This deck does run to Levincia, yeah. Great movie, by the way. Did you see the new card reveals? Yeah, we took a little earlier on stream. It is. I've watched it with friends. It's like one of those like Sharknado type movies. We don't have the Monkey Dory. Yeah, we don't have the Monkey Dory to punish that. But you could theoretically still play Monkey Dory in this build of Gholdengo, to be honest. You could like add a single Dark Energy or 2 Dark Energy and a Monkey Dory. That wouldn't even be bad. Wouldn't even be hard to fit either. Would not be hard to fit. Yo, drawing into Air Balloon here is actually crazy. Because then I can Air Balloon the Revavroom and Turo the Gholdengo. I assume they're about to punch this Gholdengo. I could be wrong, I guess, but... The play has to be to punch this, right, to set it up to die. If they Stream Tail anywhere else, they're just trolling. Are they trolling? Okay, they're not trolling. Alright, this will stick and play the rest of the game, which is kind of cool. Drawing Air Balloon here is just so insanely good. I might try and maximize. Ooh, there's a lot of energy left in the deck. Oh, there's no Air Balloons left. Ha! Ha ha ha! Yes. I prized my 3rd Air Balloon. But of course. Wait, that's like such a huge L. What the fuck? I can heal 30 off this, but double Monkey Dory still KOs it. Wait, this is an insane L. This is so cringe, actually. I can just lose the prize right now. Like, on board, I just lose the prize trade. Or close to it. Hold on. All right, man. Just play that while I think. Whatever Fan Rotom knockout. What I'm thinking about. Turo Fan Rotom KO. They only have so many counter catches and so many Scream Tails. They want to keep Scream Tail in. If I just have the Fan Rotom set up hitting their active over and over again. Takes away like other lines of play that they might want to do. Yeah, maybe I do that then. It's interesting. Not sure if it's correct, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I guess I'm just getting back the Fan Rotom there. I don't want the other squad. Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. Oscardi attached to Rev. I mean, they've only used one vessel and have plenty of energy left. I don't think that it's like so unlikely that that works. I feel like, yeah, I just feel like that's super unlikely to work. That was a play, I guess, for sure, but it feels super unlikely to work. Maybe it's not that unlikely though. Maybe it's not that unlikely. Feels unlikely though. Oh no, maybe it would have worked. Yeah, Boss Guardian attached a Rev there. Sure. It's pretty it's pretty unfortunate the Air Balloon is prized, because like doing anything else that turn is so much better. Like Air Balloon active. Well, it's not even true. Well, if I could just draw into the Air Balloon, anything would be better. But I guess actually, no, I have to like raw draw into the Air Balloon for it to actually matter there though, to be honest. So there's that. There's that as well. We actually might be losing the trade here at this point, to be honest. Well, the thing is, they have to keep getting back Screamtail and being able to use it, I guess. There's that. I guess they could triple Monkey Door next turn to KO Fan Rotom. Dude, we might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. We might be cooked. We'll see what happens on their turn here. How good is Petrel in here? Not very good at all. It's just you play it because you can't play 5 Arven, basically. That's actually not very good. It's just a bad Arven. That's it. You'd rather play that, or the logic behind it is you'd rather play that than play a Cypher Maniac, because you just want more Arvens for the early turns, basically. Okay, well, I guess we'll see what this leads to. Yeah, I'm kind of curious what they're playing at with this one, to be honest. If it's just another Screamtail angle, I guess it's fine. You can play 5 Arven, just don't reveal it. True, you can play 5 Arven, but as long as you don't get called out for it, no one will ever know. Remember Dango with Irida and Greninja? Good times. That was never good though, right? Was that ever actually good? I think it was never good. Why not punch a Genesect there? Since they're already Turo. They already saw Turo. Well, it has an Air Balloon on it. They're trying to make they're trying to trap something. They're trying to make things awkward for this turn for sure. I don't know what their end game is though here. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure what their full turn is gonna look like. Yeah, I'm sure what their scheme and what they're planning. It might just be a Guardy Punch. A Guardy Punch here seems kind of weak though, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like a Guardy Punch. I put an extra energy on it. Guardy Punch seems hella weak though. For sure. It was good that UIC when Banner Group played it. They didn't even play the Irida though, did they? Am I trolling? Yes, Palkia Dango. I don't even know if it was good in that though, to be honest. It was it's such a bad card. The card was just so bad. Yeah, the card was just so bad. It's so bad. Okay, so I just win by Turoing this, right? It's like impossible for them to win. Even if I don't... No, if I don't Turo this, they could definitely win, I think. No, they could. I think they could, yeah. I can't KO Gholdengo and my Gimmighoul, though, right? Like, if I Turo this... could they? No, if they do that, then I'd be able to return with Fan Rotom, right? Or I should be able to. I guess we'll find out. I'm not going to think about it too hard, to be honest. I don't really want to think about it too hard. My last Gimmighoul is still prized anyway, so I can't even get it on the bench if I wanted to. So, just put down this guy, I guess. They both have 70 HP, so it's like the same thing anyway. Yeah, it's fine. You know what? Chill. We're chilling. Oh, I have no energy right now. What the fudge? We need some vessels. We need some energy. We need some... That is none of those things. I have 2 energy in there. 2, 4, 6, 7. Oh, I guess that's enough, right? I said I didn't need a Turo this though. I could have saved the Turo. Or maybe I should have saved the Turo actually. I can't do any cheesy bullshit. could just Air Balloon retreat instead, because they both have 70 HP, so it's like the same thing. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've already played a supporter. I played the Turo for turn. Wait, could I have missed there then? Dude, I think I could have. All right, I definitely trolled here for sure. Trolling was done. Trolling has been made for sure. I've made a wee bit of trolling. But it's okay. Always lucky. I have another Gholdengo in the deck, so we should be fine with this. I definitely should have just like Air Balloon and kept the Turo and played through Arven, to be honest. I don't know. We're chilling. Run to 2 energy with skill. Yeah, I didn't realize I needed those energy that bad. Yeah, I did not realize that. Sure. A little bit of a mistake. I also maybe should have pushed up the Fan Rotom and got the energy off this Fan Rotom, to be honest. I probably should have done that as well. This energy's kind of been trapped here. Shouldn't make like a huge deal for now, but like doing that initially was definitely the play. Their only play next turn is counter catch a Fez, Iono, Guardy Punch. It is, right? Yeah. Because even if they go triple Monkey Dory... Oh, they can't triple... If they didn't bench Fez and had triple Monkey Dory, Drifloon, Bravery Charm, they could KO this and this, but then the Fan Rotom would KO the Drifloon, right? So that doesn't even win them the game. Yeah. Never lucky for my opponent. And Levincia is stuck in play now because they're down both their Artisans. So we have guaranteed Revavroom draw. So they either give us Fez or Revavroom to draw with. So that means they should probably actually KO my Fez here. Their play here... Oh, no, KO my Revavroom, actually. I'm sorry. They should, like... If they can find Screamtail... Oh, that's so bad. I have one... There's not a good play, man. I don't even know what the good play... I don't even know if they have a good play. No, okay. They can go... Both CC are gone now, I think. Oh, are they? Dude, they just don't have a good play. Good plays don't exist for my opponent. They're all out of them. Yeah, they don't have a good play. They're just good playlists. Room Levincia is disgusting. Yeah. I wonder if they could have tried to save an Artisan, but probably not, to be honest. There probably wasn't an opportunity for that. Maybe there was, though. I don't know. It's all over. Do they have enough energy to triple Monkey and Bravery Charm knockout? Would they have had? I don't even know. How many would they need? They'd have to put 3 on the active. Oh, that only builds up 6. They'd have to put 4. I mean, actually, I don't know. They might not have. Well, no, they could put 2 on the active. No. Jeez. Yeah, I don't even know if they would have, to be honest. Yeah, they maybe didn't have. I mean, they're going for a mind bend here, so you know it's cooked. You know it's over. Wait, does this even lead to a win condition though? Maybe through TM Devo? Maybe this leads to a TM Devo win condition. If they play it. I don't know if they play it, so. Oh wait, they're killing my Gimmighoul. Oh wait. Oh shoot, actually this does lead to a win condition. Oh, this is a good play actually for them. This is a good play. I'm down both my Turos. Oh shoot, I can't even like... Oh fuck, how do we play this? Do I just have to go for the 50-50? I do, right? Just flip heads? Yeah, it's a good play. This works. They got it to a 50-50 position. Is there like not a better play from me though? Is it literally coming down to me going for a 50-50? 3, 4, 5. They have 2 psychic energy left and a super rod or more stretchers, so they can definitely move the Fez. I think I have to play it that way, right? I think I have to go for the 50-50. Did I get my Gimmighoul yet, or is it still? Well, putting Gimmighoul in play though is not even that good, probably, right? Lim power. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I guess like it would have been nice to have 2 Gimmighouls there instead of the Fez, but he was prized, I think. Retreat to Jenny for a turn. Oh, that does work. No, because then they can triple KO. Oh, maybe I can retreat for a turn. You actually might be right. I think I actually can retreat for a turn. Do they have any Ionos left? They have 1 Iono left. Yeah, I could retreat for a turn, which is definitely the better play. In time. What's up, Soul Knight? I have 4 bosses left. If I play a boss, it does require the most out of them to come up with something to do on the next turn, right? Yeah, so I go like boss Fez. And then what? Retreat to... I'm not going to attack, but should I just retreat to the Fan Rotom? I can triple monkey the Fan Rotom, then I can push Genesect, they can't KO Genesect, then I Genesect retreat to Gholdengo. He's fine. It also allows him to put the least amount of damage in play to work with, right? So I think retreat to Fan Rotom is always the best play here. Also, Fan Rotom already has a thing set up. Yeah. So if I make day 2, we'll play Bird Control. Wait, what do you mean? Will I play Bird Control if you make day 2? Did you give your thoughts yet on stream about the new stadium coming out that stops damage counters? I did earlier, yeah. I'll put out a video on YouTube eventually as well, talking about the new cards. You appreciate the prime sub there, JT. Welcome to the Rat Pack. What if they boss KO your Dango? Is that possible from them? We don't play around boss here, because they've already played 2 counter catcher. If we hadn't seen 2 counter catcher, we'd maybe consider playing around boss, but once we've seen 2 counter catcher, we don't play around boss. So it looks like they're going to triple monkey my active. But if they do that, I just push Genesect, right? And then they punch Genesect. Plus Iono, ideally. They want to go punch plus Iono. But I have like Revavroom, Fez, Gholdengo. Like I can't whiff here, so we should be fine. Wait, even if they had boss here, boss doesn't win them the game. Even if they have boss or counter catcher. Oh, they kill my Gholdengo. Sure. No, you're right. I was like, wait a second, that doesn't even work. It does work. They monkey Dory Devo? They could. I don't play around Devo here, though, I don't think. Devo has not been like the way people have been playing the deck recently, so... So KO that. I could even push the Gholdengo here. I don't want to push Revavroom's the worst thing to push. It's got to be this, right? Yeah, sure. Azul and skipping my song requests. Well, if you requested good songs that I wouldn't skip them. Didn't think about that, did you? Oh, okay. They didn't even have the Iono. Gotta have the Iono there, man. You're trolling by not having the Iono. No, I did. Nah. Another dub for the Gholdengo.